Section 529 plans are qualified plans that provide a tax-favored way to save for a child's education. They are available in two forms. Education Savings Plan. Prepaid Tuition Plan. Education Savings Plan. Available in almost every state, education savings plans, also called college savings plans, are state-managed tax-advantaged investment accounts into which parents or grandparents can contribute money for a child's education. Plan contributions build a potentially tax-free pool of money the account owner, for example, parent or grandparent, can use to pay for a child's qualified education expenses including tuition, fees, room and board, and books. In general, contributions can be made on a flexible basis in any amount. Account owners usually have a variety of mutual fund and fixed interest options to choose from when deciding where to invest their contributions. Contributions are not federally tax deductible, but some states allow them to be deducted on their state tax returns. Though tax-free if used for qualified educational expenses, distributions are taxable if used for any other purpose. Education savings plans can also be used to pay up to $10,000 per year, per child, for tuition at any elementary or secondary school. There is no limit on the amount of plan funds that can be used to pay for college expenses. Prepaid Tuition Plan. Available in about a dozen states, a prepaid tuition plan is a state-sponsored plan that lets parents prepay some of a child's tuition at participating in state public colleges and universities. Most states require that the account owner and/or the beneficiary be an in-state resident. With a prepaid tuition plan, the account owner, i.e., parent or grandparent, essentially purchases future semesters, in the form of credits, at current prices. Participating schools accept the credits when the beneficiary, i.e., child, is ready for college, no matter how high tuitions have climbed. Most plans allow contributions to be made in a lump sum payment or in installments paid on a fixed schedule. To support the promised benefits, each plan has a minimum funding requirement, based on the child's age when the account is set up. A typical state plan offers several different program levels to choose from, each level varying by contribution amount and type of school, for example, community college level or university level. Prepaid tuition plans cover tuition costs and mandatory fees only. They do not cover room, board, or book expenses. Plan distributions are income tax-free when used to pay for tuition and mandatory fees. If used for any other purpose, they are subject to taxation. In most cases, the state guarantees that properly funded accounts will cover the semesters purchased in the selected program. Comparing the differences. There are several key differences between a prepaid tuition plan and an education savings plan. Please pause the audio and review the table. For your review. Section 529 plans are qualified plans whose purpose is to provide a way to save and invest in a tax-favored way for a child's college education. Education, or college, savings plans are state-managed investment accounts that create a pool of money that account owners can use for qualifying education expenses at any elementary, secondary, or college-level school. State prepaid tuition plans are usually limited to state residents and apply to participating in state public universities or colleges only.
Okay, so this is a short and sweet little lesson here, where there are 4 questions. Jim plans to withdraw for $3,000 from his Section 529 education plan this year to pay for some of his expenses. He can withdraw money tax-free for all of the following except close. In which of the following prepaid tuition plans and savings are similar? Which way are the prepaid tuition plans and education savings plans similar? Are they tax treatment of distributions, types of educational related funds? I don't know, I'm guessing that one. Alright, the Smiths set up a Section 529 prepaid tuition plan for their daughter. They invested a total of $15,000, which covers 2 semesters. By the time Jenna goes to college, it will cost $30,000. What will happen in this in this situation? They're going to have to come up with some other money. I mean, that's not too difficult, right? I don't know. Maybe it is. Maybe there's some other solution. All right, which of the following correctly identifies qualified educational expenses that can be covered under the 29 prepaid tuition plan? All right, I'm thinking this one. All right, let's see how we did. Oh my God, I'm all wrong. I did really bad on this one. All right, I got the first one right. They're not going to cover clothes. The tax treatment of distributions makes it the same. Educational savings plans can be used to pay for many types of educational expenses, including room, board, fees, books, but they can only be used to pay tuition and mandatory expenses. All right, this one here, what will happen in this case? The Smith's prepaid tuition plan will cover 2 semesters of college. That's it. And then they got to come up with some other way of covering the rest. That was some poor planning. So that's not the type of agent that you want to be. You want to think ahead, because they apparently did not think ahead that we got such things as inflation. And so you don't want to be that kind of agent that screwed up that kind of situation, because I'm guaranteed them people were probably pissed off. They probably thought they were covered. All right, so this covers tuition and mandatory fees only. I guess it doesn't cover room and board and books. Okay. It doesn't cover room and board and books. All right. So I'm not sure I'm going to... the next one we're going to start on, I believe, is health insurance. So if you're interested in becoming a health insurance agent, then stay tuned and look for those videos. Okay, thanks everybody.